Hi beauties, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to do a review on some new products that I was excited to try. This is the new beauty line. It's called Collab, and this is you can get this at Sally's, and they teamed up with beauty influencers on Instagram and YouTube to come out with a line that's affordable for beauty lovers like myself and like you probably, obviously. So I was excited to try it. So I went to Sally's. I was actually not even looking for this because I don't think it's out in every single Sally yet, but I was going to get some conditioner and stuff for my hair because I had a coupon at Sally's, and I was walking around and then I saw that they had the display for it, so I decided to try it out. So what I got was their liquid concealer, their flawless, no flaws liquid concealer, excuse me. I got the color, it already wiped off and I barely even used it. What color is this? The color that I got, on the bottom, I got the color Mocha. This was like the darkest one that they had for concealer. I got a brow pencil. They had two different kinds that I at least saw. So I got the Shape and Shade brow pencil in the color, where's your rich brown, and then I got two foundation, well, the same foundation in the two darkest shades. So I got their Meet Your Matte foundation in the color Mocha, which is the darkest shade, and then I got the color Tawny, which is the first darkest shade, second darkest shade, darkest shade before that. Anywho, so I'm just gonna give you my thoughts on how I felt about this line. So let's get started on the brows. So I like the brow pencil. It's very, very waxy, so it really keeps your brows in shape the whole day. The color is pretty good. I have it on now. The color is pretty good for me. This is the darkest shade that they had. So it is really, just down. This really is a rich brown color. And again, it's very waxy, which some people don't like that, but I do because my brow hairs, even when I like cut them, are like very long, so they kind of like either fall here, go wherever they want. So this really keeps them in place all day. I've been using it the whole week and I really do like it, so it gets a good old thumbs up from this chick. Boop. And then the next thing is their No Flaws Liquid Concealer. This concealer feels really, really good under your eyes. Like, I like it a whole lot. The only thing is I think I just got the wrong color because it's almost not too far off from my shade, which is not a bad thing, but I kind of like my under eye concealer to be just a little bit lighter. You can see that there. And it does kind of oxidize, so it does get a little bit darker when it dries, of course. So I think I'm gonna go back and get the shade below this one and then try that. I might even mix the two, but I do actually really like the formula. It's really smooth. It doesn't crease. I didn't have any problems with creasing. I really, really liked it. So if you want to try this one, they had another concealer that was in like a pot form. I didn't try that one. I find it weird that I really haven't used it that hardcore this week, and like the labeling of it, you can see that the labeling of it has already started to wipe off, but you know, it's cool. So yeah, this is a really good concealer. I recommend this for, it's very hydrating and it stays and it doesn't crease. So if you have like dryness underneath your eyes, you would really like this. The other one I think is more of a matte type of concealer and it's in the pot form. Kind of reminds me of that NARS concealer that I have in the pot, which I can't remember because it's not in front of me, but yeah, anywho, but it's really good. I'm gonna get a shade lighter, mix them together and see. If you can kind of see, it's already turning a little bit more brown on my hand now as I'm talking to you guys, but even with that, it is still a very good concealer and I would recommend it. I'll put the prices in the description bar so you can know how much everything costs, but let's get to the next one. Oh, by the way, it gets a thumbs up for me. So next we have their foundation. It is called Meet Your Matte. And I will say I have not met matte yet because this foundation, though it has a nice formula, it did not keep me matte, like at all whatsoever. I tried it for 3 days straight just to give it its fair shot. So I'm going to swatch the two colors just so you can see. So just a little pump. This is Mocha. There. So this is Mocha. And then we have Tawny. I just want to do like a little bitty dot. And then this is Tawny right here. So these foundations, Tawny is mostly Match Me, so I used that one and then just kind of doctored it to make it really blend with my skin. The formula is not bad in regards to it is full coverage. It did cover everything, but it, for me at least, was not matte at all. Like, I have very oily skin, but a lot of my foundations, I don't have an issue with it making me look like someone threw grease at my face. I tried this foundation with just a normal pore minimizing matte primer the first day, and I looked completely shiny after like 2 hours. And I put it on at work, and I am in a office building. The air is on. I have a fan on my desk, so it's like I'm not moving around, I'm not sweating, I'm not outside, and it wasn't even that hot this week. And within a couple of hours, my face was just shining, like ridiculously shining. Like, it was almost kind of embarrassing. So I luckily had powder with me, so I had to powder my face like a lot, but even with the powder, like, that shine was coming right on through. Like, it was just like, nope, you're not gonna dim my shine. So yes, that was day one. The second time I tried it with the most mattifying primer that I have, and I also put powder on top of the primer and then put the foundation on and then set it with another mattifying primer. I don't know why, maybe my skin got mad, but it got oily within an hour. Like, seriously, within an hour I was already shiny. It wasn't as shiny as the first day without all the mattifying type of little tricks that I tried to keep my face matte, but it started to shine through. It started mostly like around my nose and my chin area first, which is pretty normal, but it happened really fast. Like, within an hour, that's a little bit too fast for a foundation that's supposed to be me meeting my matte. Where are you, Matt? Where are you? So yes, and then later, the day I tried it, the third day, same thing, same tricks. Started getting oily within an hour. Within 4 hours, my face looked like I had been sweating all day. Just, it was gross. It was gross. And I had errands to do after work. People were looking at me in the store. Luckily, I'm a confident person, but I can tell people were staring like, why the heck was this girl's face so shiny? But I was like, whatever, let me just hurry up and get my stuff done and go home and wash my face. Yeah, it was pretty bad. So these two are going back to the store. I can't. I just can't. I have way too many foundations anyways. I was just really excited to try these, and I really wanted to support my beauty influencers that I follow and love. But these get like a double thumbs down for me. Hopefully, if you try it, it works better on you than it did on me. But for me, it did me no favors whatsoever. But again, brow pencil, great. Concealer, great. There was other stuff there, but I didn't want to just like overload and like buy everything. And I did want to try the eyeshadow palettes, but all the ones that I was interested in getting were all gone. So I'm gonna go back. Maybe when I go back and take these, I can just exchange them for the eyeshadow palette and see how those work. But I was really sad. I really wanted this to work out, because again, it is very full coverage. The coverage was great. It felt great when you were putting it on. It just, for me, I was just beyond oily, so it did not work out. So back to Sally's Seeds Go. It's just my 2 cents on the new Collab Beauty line that's coming out at Sally's, or that's already out in some stores. I do plan on trying more of the stuff in their line. I did look at their liquid lipsticks, which they had a pretty good shade range, but I have enough of the colors that they already had there, so I didn't buy them. And then they had a lot of lip glosses, which I'm not really a lip gloss type of person, but they did look very pretty. See, I've been talking to you for a while so far, and it's still not really matting down. Let me tap my finger on it. But yeah, it still has a shine to it. We've been talking about this for a good minute now. So yeah, it doesn't really matte down, but even with setting with powder, it just, I'm so disappointed. If you have maybe dry skin, you probably still like it, even if though it says meet your matte. I wouldn't be too scared to buy it. Not saying that you shouldn't try it, I'm just saying it did not work for me. I'm gonna leave the prices for each product that I bought at least in the description bar below. And as always, if you like what you see, go ahead and hit that subscribe button so you and me can become best friends. And until next time, stay beautiful.